We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Callaway, the return man. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. And right away, he'll look to throw. And this one too low.
Michael Gallup, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run with Harris. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Here's Locke to throw. Finding Harris over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. To throw it is Locke. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Locke going to throw. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To Damian Harris. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 3, Broncos 0.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Block now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, When they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
And the Denver Broncos are in for 6. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Helaire, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Now Edwards-Helaire. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion. Distance was never an issue, not in this mile-high air, but it doesn't matter what elevation you're at if you don't put it on target. And this one kind of takes off on him.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's good.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard.
From the gun, it's Locke. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Locke working out of the gun. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick-6 last week. Not a pick-6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Now, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
7 yards, the pickup there. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the turnover, here's Locke. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Locke is going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Rolling to his right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? It's time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. First line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Harris. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brought down at the 39.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. They'll roll him out right. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Kansas City.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Harris. That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
10, Chiefs 3.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Locke. That's caught inside the 20. All the way home for a Broncos score. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Makes the score. Broncos 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
A loss of 4 yards.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
It's a turnover on down.
On 1st down, Locke. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to... And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Trey Flowers, his second sack of the night.
It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
At the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. Throw left side complete. It's Harris. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
2-yard line.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Broncos 31, Chiefs 3. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Lock. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
On the play by Kyle Fuller.
And they run the option on second down. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Forced out to his left. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got a